I can't believe this. Everybody's saying that they either like Ariel or Jasmine. Where's the love for Mulan? I've only seen like one Rapunzel. I don't get it. Well, I guess it seems the people have spoken. Let's redesign some Disney princesses. So this is one of those weeks where I just wanted to do something a little bit more relaxing. I don't want to do anything Resident Evil scale. I don't want to do anything that stresses myself out. I just want to have fun, and to be frank with you, I just want to color with my alcohol markers. So I started by doing what I usually do, and it's just sketching a whole lot of nothing. I've got a couple pages that I've filled on my sketchbook that I could probably show you, but they're pretty embarrassing, so I won't. I was doing this and I was listening to some cover music for Disney songs. I don't know why. I think YouTube thinks I like Disney for some reason, and truth be known, I don't have anything against Disney. It just seems to think that I like metal covers, which I do, which also included Disney music, which I was very glad to have stumbled across. Hi, Fox. So it led me to a realization that if these cover artists that I found could make Disney songs sound so amazing, what would it be like if the Disney princesses themselves were, say, updated to be metal goddesses? Or like punk rock, or rock, hard rock, alternative, whatever you want to go. There's so many music genres and there's so many ways to play with it. So, like any good artist, procrastinating and not really wanting to do anything, I decided to take to social media. I asked everyone on my Facebook page who they thought their favorite Disney princesses were for their kids. Most of the people that I know are a little bit older, but of course Disney's been around a while, so I told them to include their own favorites as well. And I was not surprised with a lot of the answers I got. However, as you could see from my earlier reaction, I was kind of intrigued that there were a few big hitters from very popular movies that weren't mentioned at all. So I'm going to leave this open here. If you have a favorite Disney princess, definitely leave me a comment down below and tell me why. I'm really curious why there's so much love for someone like Ariel. I'm extremely curious why there's not more love for, say, Belle or Mulan. Like, there wasn't one single Mulan. And that was a travesty. So I decided to go from there with the answers that I did get, and I made a group. I made a little band, and I started sketching it out, and I decided that, okay, you guys can have your Princess Jasmine because everybody seemed to love Jasmine. You can have Princess Jasmine, I'll even make her the lead singer. But I'm filling the rest of the band with princesses that I remember liking. One of my favorites was always Mulan. Another one was Rapunzel. I think she was actually the most modern princess I can remember. I have dropped off the face of Disney. Like, I've dropped off their radar. I can't even remember the last Disney movie that I actually saw that was new. Thank God I missed the Frozen phase. If I ever had to listen to Let It Go, I think I would shoot myself. But back to the point. I decided I was going to go with Rapunzel because she was extremely cute, Mulan because I did love Mulan, and I wanted to do Merida because she's a redhead and so am I, and I've got to support my fellow gingers here. And she wasn't quite as dumb as I remember Ariel being. So I decided to go with her and make her a rockin' drummer. And I was actually pretty impressed with how easily it started coming together. The idea itself was just pretty funny. And I had some interesting moments where I was sketching out different types of costumes, and the biggest issue I had was trying to get them to look like who they were supposed to be. I did originally make some metal designs for these women. They were metal goddesses, but it was hard to tell who was who. It was hard to tell who it was supposed to be without me spoon feeding it to you. So I figured the easiest way to keep them recognizable was to keep their hair. I tried to give glimpses of their, traditional colors like the pinks, the greens, the blues, and teals. I figured all that had to stay just to kind of push, this is a Disney princess, this is their color, haha. But it came out looking a little bit more, I would say, rock or like Disney's attempt to be hardcore than actual hardcore, but it was still a lot of fun. And when I eventually got to the point where it needed to be done, I had a whole lot of white space left in the background, which apparently was not acceptable. So I was advised by a couple people that I needed to at least color in the background. And I did my attempt at lights and doing like some curtains behind Merida and all this fun stuff. And I just really enjoyed the coloring process and learning how to layer a few different colors and just trying out my OHUHU alcohol markers for their skin tones. That was a lot of fun. And I actually have a video upcoming, I think I'm going to release that's going to show a little bit more range in those colors because I do have a piece I'm currently working on that is going to demonstrate it much better. That said, if you like this content and you want to continue supporting me, give the video a like and definitely subscribe to the channel. I've got a whole lot more coming. If you want to see more Disney stuff, let me know in the comments. Maybe I can update a few other Disney princesses, maybe some princes, who knows? And if you want to see some more sketchbook art, definitely let me know, and I would love to try and make that possible for you guys. I want to keep this channel active, I want to keep it interactive, and always a little bit of fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good week. I will bring you something new next week.